Hello, welcome back to Chef New. This is Chef New, and I'd like to say I really like this apron that I got for Christmas. What did y'all get for Christmas? Put it down in the comments below, because like, look at it. I mean, what can you say? It just is awesome. But anyway, today we're going to be making biscuits. Now, I know, some of y'all gonna be saying, you haven't made biscuits, you haven't made food in such a long time. You've been over there making those shorts. I know that. I also made another one before this, but that's only for y'all's enjoyment. So I've decided today I'm going to be making these biscuits because I posted a question asking y'all, what do y'all want to see? Like, well, not what do y'all want to see, what's your favorite food? And someone said chili, and I was like, chili? I like biscuits with my chili. And chili's a big project, and I couldn't find beans, so it would take 5 seconds. So I decided to make biscuits because biscuits and chili, if y'all ever tried it, it's fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk with y'all about. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully we can just have fun in this video today. Maybe I'll talk, maybe I won't, depends. So yeah, let's get into the video. See y'all in 5 seconds. Bye. Doing today is we're going to be making biscuits. The first thing that you're going to need is 2.5 cups of spelt flour. You're going to take your flour. You're going to open it. You're going to take 2.5 cups of spelt flour. One. Oh wow, that's a lot. You're going to take 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I just noticed. Thank y'all for reminding me. I don't know what I'm doing. And anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So, here's y'all can see my baking powder. 1, 2. And you're going to take 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And you're going to take 1/2 teaspoon of organic cane sugar. Now that we have all these together, take this and you can put it to the side for 5 seconds. You can take 1 cup of almond milk, okay, and mix it that way. And you can put in 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Why? Because we're trying to make buttermilk, and I want this recipe to be very, very nice and flavorful, and this is what this does. You want your butter to be very thinly sliced in order to do this, because it's going to be hard to mix in 1 big stick of butter. What you're going to do is you're going to take out your cheese grater, okay? Or just a grater. That can make your wow, this butter is really distracting me. That can make your butter like thinner and smaller rather than a whole big stick. Already on my hands. So, like, the problem here is, if you're anything like me, you already know that this is probably a bad idea. Mainly because the butter you have is already melting. So you got to rinse them real quickly. But anyway, do this if your butter is solid. The rest I'm just gonna put in. Okay, see you back in 1 second. Yeah, afterwards you should have this. This right here is a great consistency to start off with your butter. And this is what you actually want. You want this because it's easier to apply, well, yeah, it's easier to put into your, why is this butter so sticky? It's easier to put into your biscuits. And I'm gonna continue to. I'm gonna continue to try to do this. I'm actually not mad. They're quite good. And I like it, so yeah. You can put your grater to the side. Take your butter. Whoop, yep. Take all your butter. And get this back. Now what you want to do here is you want to make a little hole. Wait, hold up. Can y'all see this? Back. What you want to do is you want to make a little hole in the center. Yeah, we're getting covered in flour. But you want to make a little hole in the center like this. And you want to pour in your buttermilk. Reminder, your buttermilk, when you mix it, or if you're not mixing it, but if you did mix it, it should be foaming at the top. It should not be flat. Now what you want to do next, you want to mix this in along with your butter. Whoop! Y'all just saw that. A bird literally just chirped when I said whoop. That's cute. But anyway, yes, you want to take all this butter and you want to put it in to the bowl. Why are you struggling with me? We don't need two people struggling. So now we're just gonna mix it. Mix it. And you just wanna mix it until it starts to stick together. Like all of it starts to stick together. You don't wanna mix it too much or too little. And it is really easy to overdo this because as you can see, there's still flour on the edges, which means, yes, most people like me still be saying, stir her more, stir it more, because you're like me. So what you want to do is you want to just make sure that you got all of this combined. So now that I'm done with that, what you do is you just put flour on the work area. And you empty out your bowl of your flour. The only reason I put this in a bowl is because I didn't want the table to get all covered with this. You can do it however you want. It won't make a difference. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold this dough repeatedly, and you're going to push it down repeatedly. You will not be kneading it together. And I'm not the gatekeeper of that. You can knead it together, but I'm just saying this makes it super fluffy, so and like puffy, so yeah. And you fold it. And you pretty much keep on folding until you've done this at least 6 times. Because I have nothing else to cut it with. Voila. You continue doing this until you have no more dough left. What I've learned about cooking breads and stuff like this is that you have to be very patient when it comes to doing this. You gotta be patient not to overwork it, not to underwork it. You have to just be patient on what you're doing so you can end up with something that is really nice and really beautiful. You cannot rush your work. You can use a stand mixer, but that still is not going to rush your work. You actually need to take time with it. And I think that that goes for everything in life. You should value the time you have, not the time that you have spent. You should value everything that you do in that moment. Because as you grow older, you're going to notice how valuable a single moment was, and you're going to wonder to yourself, why in the world did I not value that single moment when I had it right at my fingertips? And I just don't want to do that. So, yeah. What you do here is, okay, so you take a little bit, no, I'm doing this backwards. To put your buns onto a sheet, first you take a little bit of oil, the smallest bit, Like for this oil, it doesn't even matter if it touches the sides. All you need is some oil. Okay. Awesome. Right. Now you need a little bit of flour. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your flour on the bottom. As much as you think is needed. And you're gonna start placing your biscuits onto the sheet. Now, I know some people say do not make your biscuits touch each other. But for these ones, you actually want them to be close to each other and you want them to be touching. So like this. Now I'm saying put some butter on top of these because this is a very important step if you really want your biscuits to come out with some type of look, or to at least come out with some type of flavor on top. What you're going to do is you're going to put these into the oven at 450 for 20 minutes. So, see y'all back in 20 minutes.